Victor rebuilt his and Nikki's beloved original Newman Ranch, and we haven't seen much of Nikki since on Young and the Restless. It's time to put her back front and center where she belongs. Sure, she was involved in the Jordan-Ian Ward fiasco, but not in the ways we would expect. She was no longer the target and was on the sidelines helping move things along. Now, Colleen Zenk is gone, Ian Ward Ray Wise is presumed dead, and Nikki has been put on the backburner. No more. We need another huge Nikki-centric storyline ASAP. We have some ideas of what the show could throw Nikki's way. The obvious solution to this dilemma is simply showcasing Nikki at the office. She's carrying Katherine's legacy in her hands, and Nikki definitely does not want to dishonor her best friend's memory. It's not enough just to hear about it, we want to see it. We want to watch her claim the throne and flex those corporate muscles. Years ago, Nikki and Paul were reunited with their son, Dylan, then played by Steve Burton. He stuck around Genoa City for a few years. He fell in love with Chelsea, Melissa Claire Egan, and later married Sharon Case, only to have it all ripped away when he was forced into witness protection and not mentioned much since. Is it time for Nikki to seek him out? This could be quite the adventure. Back in 2013, Nikki dipped her toes into the political arena. She won her election and was happy to be part of Genoa City's city council, but she didn't get to keep her seat for very long. She stepped down shortly after receiving her life-altering multiple sclerosis diagnosis to take care of her health. Now that she has her MS relatively under control, perhaps it's time to try again. And, this time, she could go for a bigger piece of the pie. Madam Mayor, perhaps. The past always has a way of coming back to haunt people in Genoa City. What if Nikki was involved in something dangerous or shocking during her early days as a stripper? Perhaps she witnessed a crime that was never solved, or maybe she was part of a cover-up that's about to be exposed. Could a former associate return with blackmail in mind? Maybe Nikki once took justice into her own hands, and the truth is finally catching up with her. Could there be something else in Nikki's past full of potential bombshells waiting to shake up Genoa City? Sharon has gone through a difficult time recently on The Young and the Restless. But she's ready for a fresh start with her upcoming trip to London. The trip will change her life in more ways than she can imagine. After her latest kidnapping ordeal with Phyllis Michelle Stafford, Sharon Case needs a break. She decides it's time to visit her son Noah Rory Gibson in London. So, she and Faith Raylan Castor are preparing to head to Europe. Sharon hoped to make it a family trip by inviting Nick Joshua Morrow along. However, he seems hesitant about going. After discussing their trip, the exes talked about their relationship. Sharon asked Nick if he thought about them getting back together. Nick admitted they had good times together, but he can't forget how much pain he caused her. Since Nick dashed her hopes of a reunion, it's time for Sharon to move on. She might find her next love interest on her getaway. London is the perfect opportunity for Sharon to find an unexpected romance. Although the trip is about spending time with her kids, a handsome man could sweep her off her feet. Sharon's beau could be a former character like Tucker Trevor Street. John or Scotty Granger Daniel Hall making their return. Or it could be a newcomer ready to stir up D. While Sharon will be happy with her new romance, others won't. There will be some concern among her family about her new beau, especially from Nick. However, Nick's concern might be more due to jealousy. Although Nick rejected the idea of a reunion, seeing Sharon with another man might have him changing his mind. But will Sharon give up a shot at new love for a reunion with Nick?